Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, where they have been calling the Hogs since early in the morning in anticipation of this showdown we have coming. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. The Razorbacks will kick it away to start us off. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Tulsa Golden Hurricane offense takes the field, and they'll go on the attack first. And this big fella can beat you in a... in the passing game, David.
Yeah, so much fun to have a guy that I can rely on, that can beat guys over the middle of the field, that can beat man-to-man coverage. This guy's the ultimate weapon.
And I love that this guy has an awesome catch radius. You don't have to be perfect as a quarterback when you throw to him. He can make you look good.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Leaves it with the back. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Williams looking for a man. Quickly complete. And that will go backwards, a negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. And now on 2nd down for this offense. It's a draw. And they're able to get him on the ground.
I think the OC would have been really happy with a small gain and an easier 3rd down. But how about the effort by the running back to get this close? He saw the first down mark, but tried to get to it. Got close enough now where it's an easy situation on 3rd down. And shoot, and I got 4th down in my pocket if I want to go for it.
And he's still running after the move. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea. Because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a 1st down.
Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once 1st down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
This offensive line does such a good job communicating in the pass protection. You can see guys passing defenders off to one another, and that's why the quarterback had so much time.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tulsa.
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Arkansas's offense has the ball for the first time. And it won't be easy to throw the ball down the field. Because both of these teams have lockdown corners.
I mean, these guys shut down half of the field. Playmaking quarterbacks that really can play man-to-man and lock down the best guys on the other side.
Yeah, if I'm a quarterback in this game, I'm taking a calculated risk if I'm thrown towards one of these two dudes because you're just asking to get picked off.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the tailback. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. Going to the ground is what the Razorbacks love to do to move those chains with guys like Peyton Hillis and Darren McFadden.
Yeah, and you think of just Felix Jones along with the same era, just guys that toted the rock with some physicality, just tough guys that make you bring your lunch. When you want to come tackle them, you better bring it.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
When you've been around like this guy has, you know how valuable picking up the first down with your feet can be.
Most offensive coordinators want to be really aggressive on second and short. And I love the quarterback here. He drops back the pass thinking being aggressive. Nothing available. Scramble. Give me an easy first down.
Finds his tight end. They make the stop, but the sweet pulling catch is plenty to give him a first down. Remember some of the years when the Hogs spent a lot of time in the Wildcat just running it? You don't have to do that with this guy at quarterback.
And it just makes you less predictable, right? You got a running back in there. You know you're not going to throw it very much, but when they do have...
And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. Touchdown, Razorbacks! What a grab and go for the score. And he added the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the finisher coming on that 42-yard touchdown toss. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to...
Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage. Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's second and long from the 24. Williams will pass. Safe completion on the screen. At the 40, there he goes. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. They'll try to snap it quickly. No matter how many times they tell you to look for it, it is tough to defend a perfectly executed screen.
Yeah, because I'm trying to go get the quarterback, and it looks...
And he intercepts it. He'll try to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Arkansas! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The kickoff team out there to boot it away and 15 yards farther up the field after the roughing the kicker penalty. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Offense set on first down. They'll run it from the gun. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Williams looking for a man. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He'll try to do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Setting up the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. The play action fake. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And everybody knows when you're running that play action, that fake has to be great. Everybody has to bite it for it really to work. Defense didn't bite it, didn't bite the bait, and then after the quarterback got him on the ground.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's caught. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. With the run on 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, you know if you're this offense, you're dialing up this running back, man. He has been a scoring machine all season long. He just finds his way into the end zone, and this is a golden opportunity to put 6 up on the board with that guy in your backfield.
Moving toward the end zone, ball out! Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. The offense starts in the shadow of its own end zone. Strong run and useful. Picks up 4 out to the 9.
It's just simple 1st down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
They'll leave it with him. Drives into the pile just to pick up a 1. They'll spot it at the 10. Line is set on 3rd down. Wide out in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Looking for room at the 25. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to...
He's going up top. And he makes the catch inside the 20. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down and score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. Offense in the hurry-up. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Tulsa wasting no time. They move the tight end all over. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Williams will pass. It's complete to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Quick completion to the right. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Brought down after a pickup of 5 yards down to the 10.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane! And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and
here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. Touchdown, Tulsa! The defense takes matters into their own hands. This time it's the defense finding ways to put points on the board.
There is nothing better than being a defender, seeing that ball in the end zone. Your eyes get big as saucers. Go, jump on that puppy, secure it, get you a touchdown.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Takes the handoff. It's Hill. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Touch pass on the run. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Back to pass, it's Lagway. Working the middle, it's complete. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And the Razorbacks will bring the punt team onto the field. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. The offense set for a first down play. Trying to start the drive with a pass. They'll run the screen. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. And how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work.
Finds his big tight end. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. He wants to throw. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Tulsa now has it in the red zone. Looking to throw on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Ellison. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before they'll recycle that down marker. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ellison. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Williams looking for a man. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
It's tough to throw the ball down here in the red zone, man. These windows, they open and they close so quickly. You've got to have great timing, and right now this offense doesn't have it. They've thrown 2 straight.
Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the ground with the back. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go to the ground. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Ready to go here in the second half, and Tulsa will kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
That is how it's done on 3rd down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. Looking to the big tight end. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? His proficiency in the passing game can take you back to yesteryear. One of the great quarterbacks in Arkansas history, Joe Ferguson.
Yeah, just slinging the pill, just being able to provide balance, being able to attack down the field, get people out of the box, and not be predictable. That's a really good job by this quarterback.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
And, man, this guy's shown you the whole game, the whole arsenal. Like, he can run, he can throw, he can handle the moment, he can handle pressure. I'm interested to see how he finishes this season. He's already in the top 10 in total touchdowns, rushing and passing. Had a phenomenal year. Now is the time late in the season when you can go win those individual awards.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. The give to the back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Arkansas! They take the lead with the 6. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Williams will pass. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it...
Picked off. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39.
Timing has to be so good. You're throwing it to zone defense over the middle of the field. The ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
They make the stop, and this running game moves to change as they get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's hot. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. The Razorbacks will move the sticks.
I'll say, watching this offense this year, one of the things you have to be really happy about is their ability to move the sticks. This is one of the top 25 offenses in the country in getting first downs. That running back is one of the biggest reasons. He is a weapon.
With the catch, it's Anthony. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Empty backfield, 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 6.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receiver. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
Man, that's so frustrating. It happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Dropping back, it's Lagway. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
That's one of the reasons I love this linebacker, man. He can rush the passer. He does a great job timing his blitz, and with that speed, he's able to get home quickly.
They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll look to throw on third and goal. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Reeled it in and just made the house call. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, we should have ran a better route.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Williams looking for a man. Firing to the right, complete. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Quickly to the tight end. Stop is made at the 36. Let's call it a 5-yard gain and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try to pop the draw. Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 6.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He's got enough, and it'll be a first down for Tulsa.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
Using the quick game. Gives him the big stiff arm. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Makes the grab on the left. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. They'll try to power it in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. If they can pay off this third and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the way. Williams will pass. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. A fourth-quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks. Got to score the touchdown on 4th and goal. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. Now you got to think they'll really go on the attack. Big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 48. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
And with a lead like they have here in the 4th quarter, no question this offense is going to continue trying to pound the rock. They're going to run the football and try to ice this game.
And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
That's a really good job by the defense, reacting to what they see. They see the quarterback flip it forward on the touch pass. Now got to go get it, right? Corral that football. He picked up some yards, yeah, but you didn't give up that big explosive play. And now you have to make them earn it now on the next down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Man, that's a big missed opportunity for the running back. I'm trying to find ways to feature this guy and get him the football in space and not just hand it to him all the time. And tell you what, I'm a lot less likely to find those plays if he can't reel in those catches.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. He's going to pass. Got it set up on the outside. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. He's looking to throw. Finds his man down the middle. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw it again. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time. And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. Williams looking for a man. Got the back over the middle. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Golden Hurricane!
Nice job by the offense, going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick.
Let's get weird. This is exactly what they needed. They needed something to happen. Down 2 possessions, fourth quarter, got to make it happen. Onside kick team comes through.
The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Bunch formation for these receivers. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He makes the connection. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Tulsa wasting no time. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Pressure coming. With the catch, it's Ellison. Open space at the 25. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Smith. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. And he was looking into the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
Looking to the end zone. And the ball is picked off. Takes it the other way. He's inside the 40. Running inside the 20. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Razorbacks! They put another one on the board here in the 4th quarter. And how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Offense getting set for 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Now it's 2nd and 10 from the 15. Williams will pass. Stands in and takes the hit. And this is dropped and incomplete, and that's sort of a microcosm of how this game has gone, and time has run out. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together